Hello everybody. We have a super duperly rare package here today. So I'm gonna let the music talk and talk about it after this. Boy, you guys probably just saw what those were. I also have this tender, B. James tender that I don't really care about, but it came with it. Okay. This is a front hook splatter. Wait, what the heck? This is like a long hook. That's weird. This probably still came from the Diesel 10 Lady Chase set. And then here we have Dodge. Oh man. These guys are super duper hard to find. They're super rare. Yeah, they literally just got here. Great condition. Yeah, they came all the way from Japan. Oh, this person gave me a little Thomas thing. Oh, it's like a little mini Thomas. That's cool. Oh. It's like a roller. That's really cool. And the person sent over a thank you for your purchase type thing. Japanese writing on it. Yeah. Yeah, but these two guys is what I bought it for. And this is actually a very interesting version of Splatter. So there's actually two versions of the front hook Splatter, and then counting the, I don't know if a long hook version of Dodge exists, but that means that there would be three versions of Dodge if it does exist. So let me explain something real quick. So this is, I got to give you guys a brief history lesson before I dive into anything else. So these are the front hook Splatter and Dodges from the Lady Diesel 10 Chase set. It's a super duper rare set and it's super obscure, so I just had to get these guys. On camera, Dodge is actually a much darker green than it looks on camera. He looks very light. He's actually not super light, just camera effects. So, but if you're looking for a Dodge, this is what it would look like. Because two versions of Dodge came out. One came out with the Talkin' Action Diesel 10, and then one came out with the Diesel 10 Lady Chase set, and this is the version you can see with the colors. The color, this came out before the Talkin' Action Diesel 10, and yep, it's stamped Come on. Camera, come on, focus. Well, you can't see it. But it's stamped the Magic Railroad Company Limited 2000. It has the rounded Tomy letters, everything like that. This one also has the Magic Railroad Company Limited 2000 on it, because of course, Front Hook Splatter was only ever released in the Diesel 10 Lady Chase set. But this really begs the question on, you know, how rare is the set in out of box? How can I tell if, you know, I have the versions of these, you know? How can I tell if the Diesel 10 and Lady are? Well, I'm going to tell you guys that. I don't have the Diesel 10 and Lady. Of course, we have the Splatter and Dodge, the super rare things from the set. I think I'd probably have to put these in some of the rarest rolling stock pieces ever, especially this version of Splatter. This version of Splatter isn't really spotted on the internet too often. It's a long hook version, and I did not know this whenever I got it. I thought it was just a normal hook version, just like my Dodge. My Dodge is a normal hook version, which is very cool. Very happy. But the Splatter is actually a long hook version. So there were two versions made of the Splatter. There was the normal front hook Splatter, which had the length of this hook, and the Diesel 10 Lady Chase set. And then there's a second version that is unknown of its origin. Not unknown of its origin. It came in the Diesel 10 Lady Chase set, of course, but it had a longer hook. So I don't know if this is some sort of random phenomenon or what it is. I don't think it's super, like, rare or anything. Maybe it is, but that's just really cool. So that means I'm gonna have to get a second version of this guy to have both, but it is very nice to have both of the versions that came out in that set. I'm very, very happy to have the Dodge and Splatter. These guys were, from Japan, they were not super cheap, at least from a decent standpoint. Yeah, it also came with this B. James Tender, if anyone's curious what that was whenever I was unboxing it. But yeah, this is a B. James Tender. It also came with this little roller, Thomas. You can, like, roll it. Yeah. But yeah, very, very cool. I am going to tell you guys one thing. So this is something that I had trouble trying to find out, you know, is my Lady and Diesel 10, you know, which versions are from the Magic Railroad. Well, they'll be, so instead of being stamped Tomy, now these are stamped Tomy with the rounded letters, but they have, it's not going to pick it up, is it? Yeah, you may not be able to read that, but it says the Magic Railroad Company Limited 2000. So it should say Magic Railroad Company instead of Tomy. So Tomy should be missing on Diesel 10. On Diesel 10, the Tomy should be missing. Same thing with Lady, I'm pretty sure. With Lady, it might be the case with these, though, where they have the rounded lettering as well. So, you know, so it's kind of just, I don't know too much about the Lady one, but I know the Diesel 10 will have a special matte finish, completely matte, and it will have, and on its chassis, if the seller shows it, a lot of the times the seller will, if it's a good seller, not all the time it will be, but sometimes the seller will show it, and it will say Magic Railroad Company 2000. So, but very, very cool. Like I said, I made a video the other day about the sticker Thomas, so this is just another, and along with that, that's another rare thing to add to the collection. I plan to make another video on, I plan to make a new unboxing video of something that's extremely rare coming in the mail. I literally just bought it like yesterday, and I saw it on eBay, and I immediately got on the chance. So yeah, I'll post some sort of like YouTube short about that later. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. But I'm not gonna be able to unbox it for a while because it's not gonna be here for in a little bit. And then I have 2 80th packages coming in from the 80th anniversary. They're both coming from Japan though, so it's gonna be quite interesting. But that is very, very neat. So I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing video of Splatter and Dodge, and I will see you all in the next unboxing video. All right, bye.